everyone, this is Anushka. Today I've sat here to record a video about how wisdom towards self-excellence have helped me in my life, how things have changed after I started taking the classes, and how helpful it has been to me. So the first topic we are about to discuss is a brief introduction about the topic and its significance and its justification. I don't think any words can define how much this subject has helped me. I would say so because so many times when I had the most exhaustive of the days, I could not breathe properly, could not actually function because of the anxiety, because of the amount of stress I had. But I ended up draining all of that out from my body. Why? Because I just had an WTS class. Apart from all the content, that a big credit goes to the module leader as well, which is Brigadier JPS Chima sir. He makes it so engaging, so fun, and so relevant for us to understand that things just cannot feel so any more right than they actually do. And I think the topic is overall amazing. The things that we're taught are truth, how truth we studied such, how it has helped everyone, how it should be the noble religion, and it is something that never ever disintegrates. Brigadier Chima also illustrated a story where not a story, I would say a real life incident of his own life. He told us how he stood his ground and things did go in his part for the truth. He always tells us to just be truthful because things would go in our way, things would go right if we are standing tall with the truth. And he says that it will 500% go in our way. And I think the subject is amazing. And apart from that, the power of thoughts, changing frequency of thoughts and its impact on myself. This is a vast topic to talk about, but I'll still say that the power of thoughts is crazy. Why? Because the more you think that way, the more it's likely to happen. It's not even like if you say that I won't be sick. Have you experienced the nauseous feeling when you're sitting in the back seat of the car and you're using your phone and you suddenly feel super nauseous, and then you start talking to yourself, telling yourself that you're not gonna puke, but the only thing that gets manifested is the word puke. So eventually you end up puking. So the thing is, if you think of something, it's going to happen regardless, one day or the other. So you have to be very wise with your thoughts. You have to understand how powerful thoughts are. They get manifested real time, and that is one great thing to talk about it, to implement in your life, because not just talking about it makes it a lot easier, because when you actually implement, these things are a lot more helpful, trust me. So the part with dharma and karma, it is something that I have grown up with throughout my life, because my mother always told us to believe in one dharma, and my dad always told me to believe in one karma. So one karma is the things you do, and when you do things and when you experience them, it's just so natural. I would say that the power of understanding how your karma gets affected. So I'll illustrate with an example, because the type of things that you do, the karma that you do, gets reflected for the things you get. Let's talk about an example where you think bad for someone and it eventually happens with your own self. You do bad to others and something like bad starts happening with yourself, like people getting killed in road accidents every day, because everything is happening for a lot of the things that they've done in their past. So जो बोगे वही काटोगे. The next topic is harmony. I have learned and tried, I'm still trying to practice harmony. Harmony is something where I have to like be at peace with myself, at peace living happily and like not being very bothered about others. Harmony is living with whatever we have. Harmony is santosh. Harmony is being good to others even though they are not so good to you. Harmony is being as good as you can without expecting something in return. I think that is also something that I try to practice every day, but the human body, the human brain, the psychology that have been fed to us sometimes gets the best of us and you lose your cool sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's the way you should live, and the things will go so much in your favor if you start doing and living by these rules. As I studied, as I sat through the classes, as I listened to Brigadier Chima sir talk about things that would interest me so much that I would like be just like mesmerized by the way he teaches, and it would be so fun for me to attend those classes, and I would be so happy to attend those classes. It's unreal. And so the purpose of my life, I would say, is I still haven't found it out, but I will try, and I will try to do something about it, because the purpose of my life is still unclear. For now, I think the purpose of my life would be living peacefully with myself, not harming others, not creating bad energy, not having a bad aura, just like spreading smiles and living peacefully within myself, not harming anyone, not harming myself. That is just the sole purpose of my life for right now, because I think everything gets gradually developed, and this is one of those things. So the next topic is actually talking about the relevance of WTS in my personal life and my professional life. So I've been ranting throughout the vlog about how the classes have helped me, how everything has helped me so far. But I would be so happy to rant it all out again. I would just brief it. So when I had these long, crazy lectures, not crazy, but I would say very hectic to digest lectures, at the end of the day we would have these classes, and I would be so happy to attend these, and my friends would be worried about me, because why am I happy to attend these classes? Because nobody was. I would go and sit on the front desk, literally the front like the front desk in the classroom, and they would be saying, why are we sitting here? But I was just, too determined to not listen to them, because it genuinely helped me. I would literally go there in full tears running down my face. I would attend the lecture. I would just listen to him talk. I would just listen to him explaining the things, and it would like create a great impact on my mental health. Apart from my mental health, it has helped me have some principles throughout, like to live my way, to live the life some way, because it's actually when we have some principles to live around with the life that we got, it gets so much easier, because you just do not have to think twice before anything, and it gets very, very difficult if you just do things out of the box and it's like not working out for you anymore, and you just get very, very tired and very, very exhausted because of the things that are not working out. But at the end of the day, the concept of power of thoughts, dharma and karma, harmony, purpose of life, what is the purpose of life. He's taught everything to us, and I would say having principles and living by them is something I would say is necessary